Sovereign Lord, you alone know. Then he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them. Again, the Lord commanding his prophets what to say. Prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you and make flesh come upon you and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord. When we're talking about understanding God's nature, you have to understand that God is the creator of all things. He is the living God who speaks his living word. When a prophet speaks the word of the Lord, the dry bones come alive. And so when we're analyzing the fruit of a prophet in his prophetic ministry, you have to ask yourself, when this man or woman who claims to be a prophet speaks to the church, is their spirit coming alive? Because the word that a prophet speaks creates life in the people who receive that message. And so I'm reminded, even as you know, I say those things. The scripture says, the spirit gives life. The flesh counts for nothing. The words I have spoken to you, they are full of the spirit and full of life. A prophet's words will be full of the spirit and full of life. And so when you're analyzing the ministry of a prophet, you have to ask yourself, when he speaks this word, are people repenting of their sins and drawing near unto God? Because that's a fruit of the prophetic ministry. Or when he speaks this word, is the dry bones of my spirit and soul coming alive again? Okay, because a prophet, the words that he speaks breathes life into the dead things. Prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you and make flesh come upon you and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord. The Lord wants you to come alive. So I prophesied as I was commanded. Again, the word of the Lord comes to his prophets. And a prophet does the word of the Lord. He obeys the word of the Lord. He prophesies as he is commanded. Okay, there is an obedience factor that a prophet operates, a faithfulness factor to discharge the duties as he has been commanded. And as I was prophesying, there was a noise, a rattling sound, and the bones came together, bone to bone. I looked, and tendons and flesh appeared on them, and skin covered them, but there was no breath in them. So a prophet, you may not understand this, but all the books of the Bible are breathed by the Spirit of the Lord, speaking to the servants of God. And when you look at, we use the story of Moses, right? Moses was a witness concerning everything that he saw, everything that he heard the Lord say, everything that he did, everything that he experienced. And so a prophet is a witness to the Lord. And this is why they write it down. This is what I saw when I saw the Lord high and lifted up, seated on the throne. This is what I saw. He's not prophesying lies. He's telling you, he's given his experience on what he